Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Crumbl Mumbl podcast. So stoked to have you here and even more excited to talk about this week's flavor lineup. We are officially into Thanksgiving season, we're officially into the holiday season, and all of our Crumbl flavors are reflecting that. Now there's so many directions you can go with Thanksgiving flavors, and we have taken a liberty on a few of those. We've got some Thanksgiving flavors this week. We'll have some even more festive holiday-y flavors next week, but we'll go over this week's and get some of your questions, opinions, talk about the flavors, all that good stuff. So first up, we have our maple cinnamon roll. This one has been the dark horse of this flavor lineup. This is a cookie that when you look at it, it's not super flashy. It doesn't look like it's, it just looks like a regular maple cinnamon cookie, but it is everyone's favorite here at HQ. Everyone has been raving about it. It just tastes so good. The frosting on top with the little layer of that grittiness in the middle, and then you've got the cookie base that it just the whole thing together just tastes like a maple cinnamon roll, but a cookie form, obviously, but it's just done so well. So that one, if you're doubting it, just try it once. Okay. It's really, really good. And again, it's been everyone's like favorite this week. And we have a lot of good flavors this week, so that's really saying something, because we have a lot of other flavors that are pretty decadent that people haven't seen for a while, but the maple cinnamon roll is taking the cake, no pun intended. Up next, we have our cranberry white chip featuring Ocean Spray. So this is a cookie we do in partnership with Ocean Spray. So they have their dried craisins. And we use those in our cookie with the white chips. And it's this really nice combination of, you've got the little bit of tartness from the fruit, and then it's studded with these white chips, and that white chocolate is just such a nice addition and complementary element to the tartness of the fruit. And then you've got our original cookie base. Really good cookie. Other people as well on socials were raving about this cookie. People love it. I really like it. I'm a big fan of fruit and white chocolate together, so this cookie really does it for me. But yeah, that's the cranberry white chip featuring Ocean Spray. Then we have our chocolate sprinkle. I am not a sprinkle person. I wish I was. I've always wished I was a sprinkle person, because everything looks cuter and better when there's sprinkles on it, cookies included, but I have just never liked sprinkles. But I love chocolate, and I love lots of chocolate. So this cookie is very divisive for me, because it's our chocolate base that I love, but then it's covered in all these chocolate sprinkles, and I hate sprinkles. So if you like sprinkles and chocolate, this will be a dream come true for you. If you're not sure how you feel about sprinkles or how you feel about chocolate, give it a try and see. It's only here for a week. You only have to try it once. Let us know what you think in the comments below about the chocolate sprinkle cookie. And then we've got, of course, our milk chocolate chip cookie. So as you guys know, we are rotating between this and the semi-sweet over the next few weeks, so that we can get a feel for which cookie we should keep on the menu permanently. There's been a lot of debate. People have a lot of opinions. We'll dive into those in a little bit, but the milk chocolate chip is what is on the menu this week. And then we have our salted caramel cheesecake. This cookie is so decadent, so rich. It's got 3 layers on it. It's got a stack of graham cracker bottom, cheesecake frosting, and caramel. And it's just, again, that flavor profile of cheesecake, everything you love about cheesecake and everything that makes a cheesecake really, really good. Our R&D department has perfectly taken all of those elements and transferred it into a cookie form. I love this cookie. I also am a little bit biased because I love every cheesecake cookie we do. We have a couple of other cheesecake flavor profiles, but this one is just so, so good. And you feel like you're just eating this high tier cheesecake when you're eating this cookie. And then lastly, we have our pumpkin pie. A classic. And you guys also know I am also a huge fan of all of our pie cookies. Most people are. Our pie cookies is something that our R&D team and all of our bakeries around the nation do really well at. It's got that pie crust bottom that is the cookie bottom, and then it's got that filling inside. Oh, and it's so good. And it's got the whipped cream on top. So good. I genuinely would not be upset if someone brought this cookie instead of actual pumpkin pie to Thanksgiving. For real. Like, I would be completely satisfied. It is that good and it is that accurate. So those are the flavors this week. We'll get into some questions about things that you guys have had about these cookies and some comments as well about the different flavors. First question is Snickerdoodle. So obviously that's not on the flavor lineup this week, but what is on the flavor lineup this week is a mystery cookie. So we have mystery cookie back. So if you guys haven't heard of mystery cookie, or you don't know what it is, or you need a refresher, once a month we have our stores release a mystery cookie flavor, and it's an additional cookie flavor that goes along with the 6 cookies already on the menu. And it could be anything. It could be any flavor that bakery wants to release that week. So someone said that every single time their bakery does this, they release Snickerdoodle, and they're kind of sick of the Snickerdoodle. Now listen, we make a dang good Snickerdoodle, but I would understand if every time the mystery flavor came up, it was Snickerdoodle every single time. So if you're curious about what your mystery cookie is at the bakery near you, what you'll need to do is update or download the Crumbl app, go to More in the app, Mystery Cookie Map, and then that map will tell you what stores around you have mystery cookie flavors and what those flavors are. And again, this could be any flavor that those bakeries want to do. There are some flavors that are more popular than others, but it really just depends on your location and on your store. One person said, I hate the mystery cookie because I always end up browsing the rest of the states and wishing I lived somewhere else. Nothing new or exciting comes here. That was from one of our fans named Michelle. And Michelle, I don't know what to tell you. Move somewhere else, I guess. Or come back every week for our rotating menu, because we do have 6 new cookies every single week. A couple of questions we had was, is pecan pie coming back? That usually is a staple and a favorite around Thanksgiving. We obviously don't have it this week, and this week is Thanksgiving week. But that doesn't mean it's not coming down the pipeline. I can't say whether it is or not. Just keep your eyes open. It will come back soon at some point. Just keep your eyes open on that. Someone commented and said, what is sadness? Sadness is driving 30 minutes to go get Crumbl and then getting there to see they are closed, only to realize it's Sunday. That is sadness. And we understand. We hear this all the time, right? You want your cookie fix on a Sunday. But our leadership since the beginning has set Sunday aside for a time for our bakers and our employees to be at home with their friends and family. Our mission statement is bringing friends and family together over a box of the best cookies in the world. And we want to really live that, and we want to really show that in everything that we do. And so that one day set aside every week is so that all of our employees can go home and be with their families and friends, and all of our franchise partners and our bakers and our managers and everyone here at HQ as well. We want everyone to have a day where they can just relax, not have to work, not have to worry about running around, and just being with the people that they love. So we hear you. We're sorry you don't get to have your cookies on a Sunday, but that's just more reason to stock up on Saturday. Am I right? And it also is that day that is there for our employees and everyone in the Crumbl crew, everyone in the Crumbl fam. Someone said about the semi-sweet milk chocolate chip debate. They said, last week on the podcast, I had mentioned that we were looking at sales. That's what we were looking at, that's what was going to determine what cookie was going to stay, on which cookies sold better. And someone said, sales are boring, just bring back the semi-sweet. And I get that, right? It's just like numbers, but the numbers really do tell us what cookie is people's favorite, because whatever cookie people like more, that's the cookie they're going to buy more. So it really is less about us wanting to make more from these cookies and really us using those numbers to see which one is really the favorite, right? Because we can have 500 people comment that they want the semi-sweet to stay, but when we look at what people are actually buying, the numbers are telling us that no, more people like milk chocolate chip. You feel me? You get me? So that's why we're kind of testing it, rotating them in and out over the next few weeks and seeing which one people really do like more, because we want to bring semi-sweet back as much as we can. And if it gets flipped, we want to bring milk chocolate back as much as we can. But we also want to cater to the majority of people and the majority of our customers who love one flavor over the other. So stay tuned on that. We'll keep rotating them. We'll keep looking at your comments and your feedback on socials as well. So stay tuned. And that's all of our flavors. And that's all the questions that we had. We didn't have a ton of questions this week, which is great. I think most people were just stoked about the Thanksgiving lineup, which is awesome. We love to see that. A couple of things for Crumbl news, things going on. All of our stores will be closed on Thanksgiving. So if you're looking to get cookies for your Thanksgiving meal, Thanksgiving party, whatever it is, be sure to get your cookies on Wednesday, because Thursday our stores will be closed. And again, get the mystery cookie while it's here, because it's only here for this week and there won't be a mystery cookie again until next month. And that is all that we have. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye.